Hey everyone, this is AVJVGaming bringing you episode number 2 of Reasonable Squad Builder, and if you guys haven't already seen this series, it's where I spend 15,000 coins or less, at the same time have gameplay, and it's sort of alternatives instead of having to go and spend maybe 100k or 200k on teams and lose a lot of money on depreciation and current market prices. So hopefully you guys do try out these teams, as they are very fun to use and they will help you a lot. Especially when you don't want to lose out on a lot of coins. At the same time, you'll make a lot of coins with these teams, and hopefully you guys will enjoy these teams. So anyway, up on screen I'm going through all the players' prices and how much I spent on them, at the same time the weak foot and the star skills. And the midfield in this team, guys, you don't really need to go for that Pirlo, Andre Pirlo, because this team does the business without him. At the same time, sort of the objective of this series is not to go really with any expensive players, as long as they don't hit that 15,000 coin mark of a net value of a team. But anyway, goalkeeper is up to you guys. You can go with Marchetti as an alternative, because I know he's 1,000 coins-ish at the moment. Maybe just based on stats. But anyway, top players I like from this team is have to be Miccoli, Giovinco, Nocerino, and Bonucci, as they're probably some of the most very good, got some of the amazing work rates. But anyway, we're going to start with a bit of something funny here before we get into gameplay. And this guy's looking to the right. We're going to find out what he's looking at. And wow, look at that head. I'm sure you guys probably have never seen that on Ultimate Team before. But that's just one of those things. But anyway, we're going to get into some gameplay now and start with Gamberini tackling. And look at that. They both closed him down. Nocerino getting the ball here. Got a lot of space, rocketing it into the top of the net and just finishing that off very nicely. And that's one thing I love about this midfield, especially Nocerino. He's got a very good work rate. He goes back and defends a lot. At the same time, when it comes to attacking, his long shot's absolutely crazy. And free kick stats for this whole team are actually really good. So I would recommend that. But Miccoli here getting tackled here, and I'm sure that should have been a free kick, but not going to be. And Nocerino going to get the justice on that and finish it with his weak foot, which I know is not too great, but very good finish from him. And then now Montolivo, and getting into Montolivo, seeing that through ball. Look at that vision by him, and that's one thing I love about this team, is that their vision and their passing is really good. And from a left back, Ceglie finished off very nicely with the lob, and that's one thing I really did enjoy about this team, is that everyone sort of put chips in a bit, so without making a bit of humour there. But as you can see here, Miccoli getting the ball, smashing it, and look at this from Giovinco, 3-star skill, going for that scorpion. That's the first ever scorpion I've actually hit on Ultimate Team, so very pleased with that, and I was glad to actually get it with this team. So as you can see here, Montolivo getting the ball, passing to Giovinco, and this was the final of the Gold Cup, so I don't want to lose this. I know this guy was quite a strong player, and just tapping it in at the near post and finishing off with Di Montagna's weak foot, which is I think 4-star skill. So good stuff from him there, and we're going to move on to the final goal. Look at this. Giovinco out jumping a guy who's taller than him, and Di Montagna just getting that chip and finishing off, sealing the deal in the 90th minute with the 4-2 victory over this guy to get the actual Gold Cup itself. So we're going to go and get our gold pack now, and I'm going to see what we can get into it, because I know that there was inform Falco at this point in time, and I wanted to get him, because if I got him, maybe that's 500k, and especially if I kept a hold of him for maybe a week or two, his value might go up in the market. But we get a guy called Castro here, no rare players whatsoever. I think this was like a 5k pack in EA sort of terms, and I felt that's not really worth it, winning a gold cup, putting all that effort into it, because I know there's a lot of people that just do a lot of cutbacks. But we're going to send everything to consumables and some stuff to the trade pile, as I don't like to discard anything from my packs, because I know that's a lot of potential profit lost there. And then we're going to activate this the stadium, because I know it looked quite cool. It's got like a blue running track on it. At the same time, send all these sort of things to the club so they can help us out maybe a bit later on. But we're going to go now and show you the second part, which is I'm going to actually go into online seasons here, and this is sort of the new way of me showing you guys. Let me know if you guys want to see this more often, which is a new way of showing you, of actually going into each individual game and showing you guys how I fare out, because I say I'm a good player, but I'm not too sure if you guys would like to see this, mate. So unless you just want to see lots of gameplay collated together. But we're going to start off, go up against this guy in the first game of Division 2, go ahead Eagles. And when I looked at his team, I was like shocked. Look at that. The first thing you see is Robin, in my opinion, before you see all the inform players. And then you see in from Rose, in from Götze, in from Ronaldo. You look at Neuer, you look at Schweinsteiger, you look at Lam, and you say, wow, look at this team. But one thing I did notice is you've got to look at the weaknesses in these sort of teams. And one thing I analysed from this is Felipe Santana and the left back over there have a big contrast in pace, and that's one thing I can actually utilise in this game. And as you can see there, look at that gap being created over there, and Giovinco tapping in at that near post. So that's one weakness of Neuer as well, is that he's not very good at tap-ins, so do try doing those. And then at the same time, Bonucci with the header, and that's another weakness of Neuer. He sort of comes out a bit late. Even when you press the Y button to pull him out, he does come out very late. But we win that game 3-2. His Robin did slide through my defence and cut through my goalkeeper on occasion, but then Miccoli went and finished it off. And we're going to now go into the second game of Division 2, and had to go and buy a squad fitness, because 4 games without sort of giving them a squad fitness. Did take their fitnesses down. They only lose around 3 fitness per game, so that's a very good thing about this team. Even though they have a very high work rate, they don't lose very much. But we come up against Bitty Boys here, another Bundesliga team by the looks of it, and not as expensive as the other one we just faced. So as you can see, we don't have to spend a lot of money on this team, but they can do the business. But come up against a guy with Schürrle and Farfan, and those are 2 players which I do trade in my trading series. And he's got a 4-5-1, which is a very strong formation in my opinion, because the midfield is very difficult to sort of try to get through. At the same time, the centre mid can actually go back and help those defenders. So you can pretty much have a 5 up front at the same 5 midfield at the same time have a 5 defence at points. But anyway, we start things off with this game very quickly, and this guy wasn't chasing me down, so I thought, let's use Giovinco, get him into that gap and smash it with a cannon into that near post with that volley. And sort of took the lead from the 2nd minute, and then we went into a little bit later on. Giovinco seeing that vision down there to Montolivo, getting that cross here as you'll see, and Di Montagna using a 5'11" and just jumping that guy. He's not got the best of headering stats, but he is very good. And here, look at this defensive play by Nocerino, putting his life on the line, getting injured there as well, which I love about this team. Not really happy about him, getting injured, but that's one of those things. And then we're going to finish things up on here with Miccoli putting that ball away. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I put up a lot of gameplay, Ultimate Team stuff, and Black Ops 2 emblems. So I'll catch you guys for the next episode. Please leave your recommendations down below for nationality teams or maybe league teams, and I'll try to get into those. But this has been AVJVGaming, and I'll catch you guys for the next episode.